Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this four-game weekend set between the Memphis Redbirds and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Carnes, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a performance out of him in this one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Off of him, and now over the wall, and this is going to be ruled a home run.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
At the plate, Alex Mejia.
Shortstop, Alex Mejia.
Popped him up. Duffy over to his right, one down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for now batting Reggie Larson, and check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Comes set, now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. And that retires the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number one. The Redbirds lead it 1-0. Stepping into the box, number one. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. First offering on its way. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat.
At the plate, Charles Chadwick. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 2-2. Ground ball left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit.
Striding in once again, number one. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Larson waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Number one will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Now Martinez gets around on one as he sends it to deep right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying.
Digging in to try it again. Number 1. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Number 1.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Charles Chadwick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. 1 out.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Memphis Redbirds and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. Does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Mejia is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Larson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Reggie Larson.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And that's the 1st out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Mejia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charles Chadwick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the plate, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place in the...
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Jose Liriano.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground at first. To his right, Song. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. And that'll bring in Rob Seguin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now at the plate, number 1. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one. Ready to take his hacks again, Reggie Larson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So striding in, Francisco Pena. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 1. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Memphis took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Carlo Morales earned his 9th win of the year. Hyunjin Ryu permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Brock Stewart, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Left fielder is on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
So striding forward now, number 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Comes set with the 0-1. In there, now the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Striding in, Broussard. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. One away.
No runner, no run. Cut hole.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some.
So digging in now, Charles Chadwick.
Charles Chadwick.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Number 1, a base hit in his first trip.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. Scooped up. And he won't even try it at second as he flips to the pitcher covering to get the shooter out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Liriano. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pitch popped up. Song has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring in Rob Segedin. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Broussard has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. In now, number 1. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. Number 25 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Settling in now, Julian Gutierrez.
Number 6, Julian Gutierrez.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Ready for another shot now, number 1. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Gutierrez is over to take a look. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they move on top 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Ready once again, Breivik Valera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Dodgers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Memphis Redbirds and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he whips on it as it's by him at first. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Runner goes for second and a step off. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. On the move again from first. This is hit softly to third. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. So coming to the plate, Rob Segedin.
Third baseman, Rob Segedin.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Larson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs. Into the box now, Brian Song. He drew a walk his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit on the ground to third, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long.
Digging in, William Rose, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. The 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about having.
Ready now, number 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Larson going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and that is 27 for him on the year. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a... Digging in once again, Broussard. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the pitch on 2-2. In the air out to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Memphis is out on top 5-4. Standing in, Reggie Larson. He singled his last time up.
Reggie Larson.
The 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 1. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, number 1. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Memphis
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. A coach offers guidance to a developing player.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week. Coming to the plate now, number 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Digging in, Jose Liriano, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. On the ground to the left side. Villegas has it, and there's out number 2. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in, Will Harris, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Will Harris.
2-2, here it is. Hit in the air to left. Left fielder is on the move. 1 down.
Cut. Nobody.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
The windup and the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Brasky. And that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, number 1. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Mondesi is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out. Digging in, Andy Boyer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the 1st out. Into the box, number 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Duffy shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Now at the plate, number 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Number 28 on the season, and it's now 5-3.
And this is an all-familiar sight.
Into the box now, Will Harris. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking.
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Dodgers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Oakland. Roger Allenberger, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 1 is there, and he has it for the out.
Nobody. Go hold.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Daryl Canizaro.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. In there with base hit. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Hit on the ground to third. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Striding into the box, number 1. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1. Stepping into the box, number 1. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs. Standing in, Kevin Sierra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other.
Digging in now, Andy Boyer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Racing back the left fielder. Gone!
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone. But clearly that didn't matter.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 1. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He comes across to score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
Number 1 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Andy Bowyer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Number 1 is there, and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, number 1. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Stepping in, number 1. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting?
Now in the box, Will Harris.
First baseman, Will Harris.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. Now at the plate, Andy Bowyer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Andy Bowyer.
Ready on 0-2. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. 2 gone.
Nobody. Go home.
And this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
17-7 this evening. Oklahoma City rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 6th winning decision in this one, so that'll put a wrap on.